that will be awesome.
Yeah. Hi, welcome to the 2020 meeting on CPD for SharePoint. I'm Darren White, worked with SharePoint EduTech for over a year now, and you can contact me via darren@sharepointedutech.com, as well as on LinkedIn and on Twitter. CPD for SharePoint. It was built on SharePoint to replace a traditional paper-based process. It allows for easy viewing and searching of available courses, or you can actually create your own course. The workflow that your paper process can easily be replicated, or there's a simple out-of-the-box workflow that you can just go to your line manager and they can approve or reject it. And there's some sort of basic reporting stuff within CPD. So if we switch over to my demo machine, I can actually show you CPD. If we we've got the 4 icons on the home page. These can be put anywhere within your SharePoint site. The first icon is My CPD, so if we click on that. And this section is broken down into 3 tabs: Upcoming CPD, Completed CPD, and Rejected CPD. For Upcoming CPD, we've got one request that is approved, and that we can see it's approved within the comment as well. And we've got one request that is pending. And if we hover over that one, we can actually see it's still pending at the line manager. If we go into Completed CPD, we have a request that has been completed. And again, if you hover over it, you can see it's approved and any comments for when it was approved. And the final tab with Rejected CPD, you can see, again, you can hover over and you can see it was rejected by the line manager, and you've got a reason why it's rejected. We go back to the home page and then look at the next tab, Request CPD. This is where you can see a list of available courses, and you can click on an available course and you can see the details on the right hand side. You've also got your search at the top here, and you can type in the name of the name of the course. So you can type in CPD and you can see the available course. And then to book this course, you can click on the book button right there. As well as your line manager. You can also fill in how much it was going to cost you to get to this course. So this might just be a train ticket, or this could be how many miles and given the cost per mile. So in this course, this could be up in London, and it's going to cost me £99 in the train ticket. And then you can say why you want to go on this course. So it can be something as simple as I need to attend. And then when you click the request button, this will move on to your line manager. If we go back into the request CPD, you can have a quick look at the add new course, which is to request a course that isn't in the list, and this form looks exactly the same, but you can quickly fill this one out using your own data. Demo that. course date. The course dates, you have to click on all dates that the course goes on, but they don't have to be consecutive dates. So you can have some in March, some in April, and you could have some in other months if you wanted to. And for this course, I'm going to actually leave the reason why I want to go in the course blank. For the next icon, if I just switch over to the line manager, the person I'm currently logged in as, and refresh the page, we can see we actually now have 3 CPD requests that need approving. If we go there, we can see that's the one that was a pre-populated course. This is the one I've just requested, and this was the one previously pending. So if we click into this and click approve or reject, you get to see the details of the course, and you can approve it, and you can give it, you can put in a reason why you want to approve this, and you can click save, but you don't have to put in a reason. Once it will then go and update the thing, the CPD item, and because there was no one else in the workflow, we know that that's automatically approved. If we can go back, we can see it's now gone from our list of things to approve, and we can look at this one and go, oh, hang on, I know you're already going on this course. It was, and we can say reject. You are already attending, and then you can save that, and we can go back and we can see that we've just got one left to approve, and I go, right, I need to go and think about that, but I've got a little bit of time to think about that one. So if we go back to this user and refresh the page, we can actually see that we've got one course that's upcoming. And if we go back into the My CPD, we can actually see this course that we had before. This course that was previously sat here for pending approval has now been approved, but there was no comment given. And this new course is sat here still being appended. And the other course we requested has been moved into the rejected CPD. If we look at this final icon, which is the admin section, you've got the first icon in this section is the manage available CPD. From here you can manage the available CPD courses, and again you can click through to view them, but you might want to say, actually I've noticed that this course is set for the 7th, and actually this course should be happening on the 8th. So you can select that and deselect the 7th and update this course. And if you completely wanted to get rid of a course, you can just click on the delete next to it, and that's the course gone. And of course you can add a new course in the same way as, but you have a lot less fields to fill in. The request CPD within the admin section, it's allowed administrators to request a course on behalf of other people. So again, it's a great case where you can search and you can browse available courses or create your own. And if you do book, you can just type in a list of staff you want to go. So here we're going to have teacher A and teacher B attending this course. You still have to select a department, but both these teachers are in modern foreign languages. And again, you might want to put in a travel cost and a reason why they must attend. But when you click request, this is automatically approved as you are a CPD administrator, and you can go in and see what CPD is available, is being taken by going into this all CPD icon. In here you can see the approved request for Chris McKinley. You can see the approved request we just put in for Teacher Alpha, the approved request for Teacher Beta, and approved request for Chris McKinley. You have also got the upcoming pending in a separate tab in the All CPD, and you can see that it's a pending at line manager stage again. And again, you've got all the completed CPD and the rejected CPDs that you can see as a CPD administrator. We come to the fourth icon within the admin section. This is just it's the back-end list of where the CPD sits, and you would probably come in here if you wanted to export this to Excel to do perhaps some data mining or to update your listed departments. And to do that, you would go list settings, click on department, and then use your standard SharePoint choice field that you can add and remove items from this list. And then the final two icons within the admin section are manage available CPD administrators, and in here these people are the people who can see the admin section. So at the minute we've got Chris McKinley, who I'm logged in as, the deputy head and the domain administrator. You can add new people by just going add new user, and you can add SharePoint groups in there, AD groups in there, and to remove someone you can just put a tick in their name and click remove user from group. And the other one, of course, is the CPD requesters, and people in this group are the people who can actually make and approve CPD requests. And again, you've got the add user, so if we just add Brandon, you can see that Brandon has now been added as a CPD requester. And again, we can remove him by clicking on remove. Is there any questions? What happens if two people need to approve? We have a line manager and a CPD manager. If two people need to approve, you can actually set the workflow in the back end to be the workflow of your process. So if it goes to the line manager first, when the line manager approves, you can get that to send on to the CPD administrator. Is there any more questions? Another one is how many steps can the CPD have, and the workflow is unlimited on the number of steps. Can it be set to look back, so if the response is denied, send it to someone else? So yes, if it is rejected, request is rejected, it can be sent somewhere to someone else who might have more authority to approve the request. Are there any more questions? And did that answer your question, Adrian? Okay. If there are no more questions, thank you for attending this 2020 webinar. And if you do think of any more questions, feel free to contact me on darren@sharepointedutech.com. Thank you.